Oh God, look at that. I'm gagging. I'm salivating. How's everybody doing? Well, we have another one for you. These, by the way, videos are pre-recorded because I am in Boca Raton. I am not here. Okay, uh, I do need your donations while I'm down there, and I hope you tune into my conferences in Boca Raton. I'm gonna set it up as soon as I'll find out the hotel arrangement. But in the meantime, I take individual consultations for those of you who are in the Boca Raton, Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. There'll be days. I'm gonna be there for 7 days. 2.5 days in Fort Lauderdale, 2.5 days in Miami, and the rest in Boca Raton. And I don't know. It's misery in New York, so I might stay a little longer in the Sunshine State. Okay, today we are talking about cancer. You know the be we are discussing today cancer, cancer, and Leo on the cusp. Now let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you right now. Bailame este mambo with the beat hit me. Oh God. And of course I got my merengue and my spliff. Oh Lord, well it's the holidays. It's the holidays. You gotta celebrate and be fun and merry, be gay. Announcements. Guys, the seminar in Detroit is already set up, booked. It's in full swing. And I need you guys to purchase tickets. And let me tell you, it's from 1 to 4. And then you can see me afterwards. We can go to a restaurant in downtown Detroit. We can have a good time. You know, hang out with me. Okay? I can't wait to see you. I can't wait. And I know that you can't wait to see me. The feeling is mutual. Remember, it's February 1st. Okay? And Doubletree. Okay? Hilton. I got check with my management team. Sometimes I forget, but it's already been booked, you know. It's wonderful. You need to go to Eventbrite, order your tickets, put your date in. Remember, my manager, Mrs. Green, has an early bird. It was $90 versus $125. Come on now. You better jump on it like white on rice. And I'm going to have some stuff for you. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You'll be crazy not to go. And it's not a lot of money. So I can't wait to see you. Now, having said that, and for those of you who've donated for my Italian trip, which I didn't get to go, I'll keep putting it out there. You're all going to get a copy of my video conference. You cannot go to the video conference. I mean to the conference because, you know, oh, you know, I have to pay tickets for that. That's a lot of money. A lot of you donated. So if you want to go, that's great. If you want to go to the conference, you can go to the conference. You don't have to pay for it. But I will pay for your video copy. How about that? And if you can't go, I'm still sending you your video copy. So don't you worry about it, okay? You don't get to miss out on the conference. All right? So now let's talk about cancer. Cancer and Leo, the king, and the feminine mystique. You have opposing polarities here. You have the feminine, which is Cancer. And you have Leo, the king, masculine fire, the phallic symbol, with the beautiful feminine mystique. How do you blend the two in the psyche of a male and of a female, respectively? Whew. Where do I begin? Where the fuck do I begin when I'm discussing this combination? Well, let me put it to you like this. Put a Cancer woman and a Leo woman in one body, and what do you get? Hell on wheels. Hell on earth. You you have the drama queen, which is Leo, and you have the sentimentalist that loves to plunge herself in existential anguish. Both Leo and Cancer are drama queens. Drama queen. Oh, come on. Really, bitch? Really? Huh. Huh. I had to do that for dramatic expression. But that's Leo and Cancer, the king and the feminine mystique. When you have two opposing polarities, extreme masculine and extreme feminine, when you fuse them together, you have true human beauty. The beauty that's expressed in Virgo. Virgo is the end result of the fusion that occurs between Cancer and Leo. The ultimate masculine, Leo, the king, and the ultra feminine, Cancer. It's black and white, yin and yang, negative and positive. When you put them, matter and antimatter, you put them together, hot damn, hot diggity. You gotta work it, go work it, go diggity, go diggity. Remember from the 80s? Ah, this is it's a lot of fun, a lot of fun, a lot of fun. If you're a woman, it's even more salacious when we're dealing with the men with these combinations. Ooh. But we're going to focus on the female because this dynamic of the aspect of the ego and personality is more apparent in the behaviors of the human female. Oh, but the drama queen, female intensity is in the males too, not just the female. Leo in Cancer, the king and the feminine mystique. Mm. The beat! It just grabs you like, oh, it just grabs you. Ooh. So, what can we learn with this combination? Cancer and Leo. What can we learn from this combination? A lot. A whole lot in a bag of chips. But the first thing though that we gotta focus on and really talk about is the fact that Leo and Cancer as a combination represents drama. Drama. Drama, drama, drama. Marsha. From the Brady Bunch, right? You don't understand. That's an inside joke. You're not my age. I forget that I'm over 50. Sometimes I think I'm a youngin. That's the Leo in me. It keeps me eternally young. But let's understand something here. That when you have the fiery, tempestuous, pulsating, volcanic eruption of the fires of Leo, or even solar flares coming out of the sun, reaching Earth and disrupting our electromagnetic grid. That's powerful. So to have Leo, fixed fire with cardinal water, active water, and this is not just the water of down Earth, the physical water. We're talking about waters of space, what we call the primordial ethers. And God moved upon the faces of the waters. And the world, the earth was without form. Okay? So Cancer represents the primordial waters, the ethers, which has as above is ether, but down below is H2O, molecular water, covalent bonding. Okay? This is our ether here on earth. As above. It's deep. And I know some of that went right through your heads. That's okay. I'm going to come back to it in another series. Or if you take my classes, my astrology courses, or go to my seminars, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But the waters of space is not called water or H2O because it's made of a different molecular structure than the covalent bonding, which is the molecular structure outside of carbon, organic chemistry, and inorganic chemistry bonding. Covalent bonding of H2O, which creates water, is the only type of bonding that occurs on Earth. There's no other kind of covalent bonding that occurs between hydrogen and oxygen, which creates water. The ethers down below, but the ethers of primordial space is also water, but not in the sense that we see water down here below. As above, so below. These are powerful and complicated mysteries to explain. But let me tell you, just like we have our oceans here, we have oceans in space too. If you leave your body like I do sometimes and do astral travel, as above, so below. Just like you see water down here on the physical earth plane, we got water in space too. And it looks like the water down here below on earth, but it's made of a different molecular structure. And this is the primordial ethers of space, which defines the cosmos grid along with dark matter. Oh, the beat. Arriba cumbiaremos. Okay, so understand that. And I got to explain this. I have to explain this. Because this here, you have polar opposites. Well, not really polar opposites, more like concentric squares. Leo and Cancer are right next to each other. So we really can't say that it's a 90-degree square. But it is a semi-square, which is a 45-degree versus a 90-degree square. It's really mathematics. And I always say that God is expressed by the language of mathematics. The language of mathematics is the language of God. And no more do you see this as an expressive principle, an active principle, than with this combination of in between Cusp and the ascendant of Cancer and Leo. The drama queen and the sentimentalist drama queen. Cancer and Leo and the cusp or in between cusp degree ascendant signature. Oh, the beat. I'm gonna download for you these songs. You'll be dancing and wiggling just like me. You'll be crying in ecstasy of the beauty of the music that just flows in my head from hearing these wonderful tunes of Tito Puente, Tito Rodriguez, and all these fantastic Puerto Rican artists. Oh my goodness. Oh. Ah. Ooh, uh, you don't know a thing. Okay. Uh, Let me say three keywords concerning this combination. Is that I don't even know where the fuck to begin with this. Let me tell you. Three words I got for you: moodiness, volatility, and oscillation. Not isolation, but oscillation. Oscillation means collision. Volatility means hostility. I say, hey, do you want support? What the fuck? I don't want to know what I asked for. It's a nice day, honey, isn't it? Oh, who the fuck cares? What's good about it? That's hostility. Oscillation is colliding. You're walking with somebody, you bump heads, and now he's ready to knock you on your ass because now he took it personally that you bump into him. So it's oh, my outcome just raised the volumes. Oh god. They want to have fun too. He there, ha ha. So understand that when you're born with this extreme combination in between cusp combination, whether you have the sun and moon in this position or on the ascendant, but our focus is more on the ascendant because it's a different definition when we talk about the sun and the moon in this in between cusp of the signature. But when we have it on the ascendant, we have someone that is easily offended, easily irritated, moody, and can go into mood swings like a motherfucker. When you have Cancer and Leo on the cusp, on the ascendant, we're talking about movement, emotional and physical movement. What do I mean by emotional and physical movement? What I mean when I talk about emotional and physical movement, I'm talking about someone that is completely, oh, the beat, but I like beat, cha cha cha. He just grab it. Ow. That's the Leo. Okay, understand that there's emotional movement and there's physical movement. I hate you. I hate you. Drop dead. That emotional statement is terrifying and hurtful, but it's a movement of emotion. The word E means out, emotion means movement, but there's also physical movement. Anger does a lot of damage to the physical body and the internal organs. There's a lot of going on. There's emotional and physical dynamics going on in the person born with a Cancer Leo cusp, where there's always a level of intensity and tension, no? Swinging from one emotion to the next. The challenge for this couple is to find the emotional center. Meditation will be a great ally in their constant struggle for balance. Now, on the upside, life as a Cancer Leo is never dull. This moon sun combo might appear shy when you first meet them, but by the end of the fucking night, they will very well be hugging the mic at the karaoke joint or grabbing your dick if it's a woman or a dude. Now, freaky dick. Oh God, I can't, I can't. There's so much. Oh, the beat. Mi cha cha cha. Azúcar para bailar, para gozar. Mi cha cha cha. This combination, there's never a dull moment with this combination. You're swinging, slinging, and swagging. You know, but that's on the upside. The downside, this combination can foster some very powerful depressions, strong oscillations of high mood swings to low mood swings, and crying and breaking apart, but then the expression and creativity that comes along with this combination is phenomenal. Cancer and Leo in the in-between cusp of degree and the ascendant. Ah, it's a lot of fun when you're in a good swing. Oh, I don't even know how to put it in words. But when it's bad, it's bad. It's oscillations of extremes with Cancer and Leo, and drama is just ongoing. Like, para gozar, mi cha cha cha. This combination is phenomenal. It's exciting. It's a roller coaster. There's never a dull moment with this combination. The people are attractive, magnetic, beautiful, but difficult. 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 It is. It is. It is. Okay. Those born on the cusp of Leo Cancer can be very sensitive to criticism too. You cannot criticize them. Even though you're truthful and right in criticizing them, they will fall apart like a fucking sparrow. So be very careful and delicate and take care when making suggestions as to how that they might be better, how they might better conduct themselves, or if you're making an opinion about what they do. They also pay great attention to detail. They tend to have a very good memory, and that includes the ability to hold a grudge. Affectionate and devoted. Yes, this cup loves to love and be loved. But when things are going well, there's no one better to share the moment with but a Cancer Leo Cusp person. But when things go are bad, what this can be put on a brave face, but they are easily wounded. If you are a Cancer Leo, try not to focus on what others are doing. Instead, focus on what is going on in your life. Keep trying to find your center. If you know a person born on the Cancer Leo cusp, be kind to your sensitive friend. Take the time to think about the right way to say that important thing so that it doesn't hurt their feelings. And set up a movie night or a small cozy hangout, or build up the sense of confidence in your friendship. It sounds like it's a lot of work, but if you really care about these people and if they mean anything to you, you will put that energy because in the end, that might come back to you in a karmic reward that you don't see that might compensate you down the line. Oh, I. Okay? It's important to understand that because these people need to feel good about themselves and they need that validation. They need it. They need it. Okay? Well, that's really why, we have to talk about this combination. But this combination is so beautiful and intense. And I gotta say, it's 100% different with the men than with the women. What I described primarily was the female. The man is the polar opposite. They share the inner feminine that I just described about the Leo Cancer woman to those closest to them. But when it comes to the outside world, the man with this combination acts like a Mongol and can be vicious, cruel, insensitive, unkind, and really pulling from the opposite polarity of Cancer, Capricorn, the devil. And Cancer is the opposite of the devil of Capricorn. And Leo is Aquarius, impersonal. So you can imagine this combination in between. And we're done with this combination.